when did you know that was it? When was I mainstream, if you will?
Some people say when I came out with Sprinkle Me on In a Major Way album. I say when I came out with Captain Save-A-Ho in 1993.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Good year.
Yeah, I was independent, and still is to this day. But I'm saying, Captain Save-A-Ho was just like, they playing me in Texas, they playing me in LA, they playing me in Kansas City, they playing me in Indianapolis, Indiana, they playing me in Nebraska, they playing me in Atlanta, they playing me, all throughout the South, through the Midwest, Chicago, like, they playing me in Washington. I remember meeting Big Tigger. I went out there because they did a go-go remix for that was Sprinkle Me. But I remember years ago meeting Big Tigger. They was like, he was like, man, this is skipping on to Sprinkle Me. He was like, man, dude, your style is so different. He said they either gonna love it or they gonna hate it. And he broke that record. He broke Sprinkle Me out there in Washington. He used to work for a radio station in Washington.
In Washington, wow.
Greg Street, that works for V103 in Atlanta. He used to be at K104 in 1990. He was there before I met him, but I met him in 1992. So I did a customized radio drop for him of one of my songs called Federal, right? So I did that, and I named all the neighborhoods. I was talking about, Oak Cliff, Texas, like all the soils. I was talking about all that in that particular drop that I did. And so then, and then I came with Captain Save-A-Ho, and he broke it. He actually broke that record for me in 1993 independently, Greg Street, and then that's in Dallas, and then in Houston, it was Ricky Mean Green.
Okay.
Over at 97.9 The Box. So I had Texas popping. You know what I'm saying? So it just started floating all around. And Captain Save-A-Ho, man, it's a legendary song.
So you feel like that was it for you, and you would know. That's when you felt it, right? Somebody, they might say differently.
I felt that I knew I was. I felt like I was a staple in hip hop when that broke, because it wasn't no watered down record. It was like really organic, like the planet. The DJs, they would see me and they say, "Hey man, we love this record. We bumping it in the club, but do you got a clean version for it?" And I call Sugar T and Be Legit and D-Shot. I say, "Man, we gotta go to the studio to Miggity, partner, and get out the way with the hurry upness." And we got it out the way and shot it to KMEL and all the rest of it, and they made clean versions and sent them on out, and we was on our way.
That was a learning lesson, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, give me some clean on it. You're like, all right, you got it. If I want to be mainstream, I'm gonna have to also do that as well, right?
Exactly. So I had to clean it up a little bit and call it Captain Save 'Em Though. You hear me? Oh man.
Captain Save Them Though. Yeah. All right. So here is something that I want to go back to growing up in Vallejo. What is, everybody I know from Northern California say hella. That's one thing. Mm-hmm. The second thing is when I ever say I'm interviewing you or I did that thing with Amanda with you, any mention of your name, they're like, I need to be there. It's very serious, right? Yeah. Like, is it like, it's whatever is serious for the people, hella people, as you say. Hella people. I remember when I started UCLA and I had met all these girls from the North. That's all they said. I was like, what is up with this? And it just sticks with you, right? Hella. You can say it all the time.
Yeah, that's just straight Bay Area since we were kids. Like, I didn't make that up. That's just
what
no one is responsible for making. No rapper is responsible.
Where'd that come from up there?
It's part of our culture. It's just the way everybody talk out here. Like, since we was kids. Like, one of my raps, I probably may have been one of the first rappers from the Bay Area talking about, because I had one. Can we cuss a little bit?
Yeah, you cuss a lot bit. There's okay.
So one of my raps, I say, a party jumps off on Bluebird Street. Vallejo niggas in that motherfucker hella deep. No fights, no funk, nobody's thinking about a war. We got Grump in the house, Rhythm X and hoes galore. This was 1992 on the song I had called Rat Heads Get Nothing But Cheese, right? But I'm just saying, like, there's been a whole bunch of words, but like I say, hella of them, it's just hella, that shit hella tight, or hella
everything. It was hella crowded. It was hella folks. It was hella lazy. It was hella loud. It was hella like everything. It's for everything, and I don't know why.
That's Bay Area, and Bay Area is responsible for a whole bunch of shit that hip hop says, that the culture says.
Like what?
Like the one of the things that came back is you did that. Oh, they did that. Y'all did that. We've been screaming that. Like we've been screaming that since teenagers.
Really?
And I'm a half 100 years old plus. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you did that, originated in the Bay.
Yeah, that's Bay shit. That's Bay shit. One of the words everybody. First of all, let me just say this: food don't slap. Okay, food don't slap. Food smack. Okay, slap. You know the word slapping? How everybody's screaming, man, that's slap. Yeah, that's slapping. That's slap.
Y'all been saying that.
You're looking at living proof right here.
Are you? Okay, so
you can ask the world.
So slap started in the Bay.
Slap started right here at this man you talking about right here.
Slap started with E-40, and you should.
And a whole bunch of no. I'm just not arrogant, and I don't go out there, doing all that, because if you know, you know what I'm saying. All the trenches in the soil, they all know.
You don't want to TM this? Can we trademark this? We can't. We need isms. We need all 40 isms in a book trademarked. Just so you know.
Everybody say I need to do it. Everybody say I need
you gotta do it. That's you need to
man,
be
they just trademarked all my words nowadays, man. they get to as soon as they hear, they go, oh shit, 40. Let me go. He gonna have to
write it down.
Pay me. I'm gonna have to. If he want that trademark, somebody hit me talking about because my man Greg Papa just Trey Area, because I said it first, right? Trey Area, talking about Trey Lance. Mm-hmm. Somebody hit me on the DM and say 40, that Trey Area, I trademarked that. If you want it, holler at me. Man, I don't want that. That's Trey Lance. He can. That's his thing. I cannot. But see, and
but you do.
I said it.
Listen, but you do have a book coming out of isms. I don't know when that's coming, but that to me would be the best like coffee table book. Like you sitting around and you be like, remember when? And then you just, or you know how? Okay, so listen. While I'm just sitting here talking to you, Short is my guy. Yeah. So my friend for her birthday was like, bought me this button. Did you hear it?
Oh, you got the bitch button.
What you talking about?
That shit is crazy.
Y'all make me sick. Ain't nothing but some is. So I have 7 of these for my birthday. That's all I wanted. So I need your coffee table book rushed ASAP.
With the hurry upness. With the
hurry upness, please.
Like I'm gonna have to get on the case like a lawyer.
You got to get on the case because those buttons are a party favorite. As will you can have it. Not that you want to buy the same thing, but you listen. I can have so many 40 buttons around this house just literally be like, so anyway, what happened in? And then you just be talking and I'd be like, what? No, go ahead. Go ahead. I was playing it. I'm gonna have to
put it together. I know who to talk to get them done and made. I'll just talk to ASAP. And Galen them.